Okay, so today is the day before our unit test. So today we are what I would call reviewing a great deal, trying to make sure we know all the concepts. We have notes from the last, honestly, 4 weeks. We've got some old tests and quizzes you could also study, okay? So we are completing this study guide in class today. The only thing is, this number 2, I have asked the kids to mark out, or you guys to mark out, because it just didn't fit our data. Okay, so going over this thing, here we go. Start with number 1. If this is our data set, I realize it's a little long, but take a piece of notebook paper, okay, and make it in number order. Okay, make it in number order. Being super careful not to miss anything, okay? Once you've got them in order, I found my median was 23, okay? I built my LQ from here down. All this creates my LQ, okay? My exact LQ, though, is this 12, okay? My UQ is built from here down, and so my exact UQ is 29. Okay. Finding mean. Remember, to find the mean, you add them all up and divide by however many numbers you have. Teachers are mean. We add up all your data, all your numbers, and we divide by how many scores you have. So, my mean ended up being 22. Everybody good on that one? Okay, so let's go back. Let's look at some of the other answers that are not on my cute notebook paper. Okay, so here we go. I got the mean was 22. Median was 23. Mode means which one repeats the most. There were 4 23s, so that is why I chose 23, because it repeats 4 times, and nothing else repeats 4 times or more than 4 times. Okay, range is biggest minus smallest. So 56 minus 3. Okay. LQ, or first quartile, is 12. It's the median of the low numbers. UQ is the median of the high numbers, which is 29. Okay. IQR, subtraction. You're going to subtract UQ minus LQ. That's how I got that. 29 minus 12 is 17. Okay, is everybody good on that? Feeling good about that? Okay, let's talk about MAD. We do have to memorize this by tomorrow. Okay, here we go. Our MAD is all of our data, all these numbers written down. Okay, it is subtract the mean. So I got my mean. I subtracted each one. Okay. MAD stands for mean absolute deviation. So mean, take away the mean. Absolute, if you get any negative numbers from here to here, change them to a positive because of absolute value. Change to a positive. Okay, then we're going to go back and we're going to find the mean again. So we add them all up. That's why I got my little plus sign down here. Okay, add them all up and find the mean. So we divide by 15 again. And I got my MAD was 10.6 or 10.666, whatever you want to call it. It keeps going on, repeating of 6s. Okay.
Wouldn't we put the repeating bar or something?
You can put the repeating bar. I'd take any of that. Listen, you've got to know the steps tomorrow. Try to get this memorized. Data minus mean do all the little subtractions, and then find the mean again. Gotcha. Okay. Now, going to the next thing. Let's see what we got here. Okay. The next thing is stem and leaf. I think, if I'm on the right place. Let me get settled again here. Okay. Stem and leaf. I took all my data back on these numbers again. 3 means 0, 3. 5 means 0, 5. And so on. I got all my numbers. Remember, full word stem, full word leaf. Also, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cannot be in any other order. And going across has to be in numerical order also. Okay? Don't forget a key. That key can be any number, as long as it's 2 digits, to go with 2 digits. Okay? Don't forget a key. Put a 0 there for the stem. Yep. Okay. Everybody good on stem and leaf? Kinda. Okay. Then, going on to the next one, number 4, I guess, with all this histogram stuff. Okay. We talked about histograms, just what I call fat bar graphs. They've got intervals across the bottom. Okay, this one's math test scores. So, how many students have a test score higher than 70? So, from basically these 3 columns together. So I took a 12, I added it to an 8, and I added it to a 2. So that's 22 kids were higher than a 70. 71 or higher.
Oh.
No, you're good? Okay, that's okay. How many students scored between 81 and 90? So just this one column right here. That would be 8 kids, just in that one column. And then this one, how many students scored less than 91? So take that one off, count all those up. So 3, 5, 12, and 8. I think, yeah. Adding them up, I get 28. Tomorrow's will be more of a reading of histograms than a creation, as far as I remember. Okay, looking at the next one, we got a line plot, sometimes called dot plots. Okay, so here we go. Resting pulse rate. This is when somebody takes your pulse. They usually they'll hold your wrist and they'll count the beats. Okay, this one says, what is the mode of the pulse rates? Which one happens the most? Well, there's 2 of them. Remember, you can have more than one. Mode means most. The range of these pulse rates, well, there's an X at an 85, and there's an X at a 79. Range means subtract, so I got 6. Highest pulse rate is 85. Okay, so we get on that. Good on that? Okay. Now, let's look at the back. Here we go. We're talking box and whisker. Okay, and I am kind of glad they put this on here since I had to scratch out the one on the front. Okay. Here we go. Some information. Which score is the lower quartile? Now, you've got to memorize this. Lower quartile is the end of that box. It is a 9. You might want to write that. That is the LQ. It also represents 25% of the data. So I wrote 25% up top. Okay. Inner quartile range. That would be the UQ, which is this end of the box, which is 14, minus the LQ, which is this end of the box, which is 9. So I got the IQR, interquartile range, IQR. I know I keep shortening it, but y'all got to know the words too, is 5. Okay, median is the middle line inside the box. We know it doesn't have to be in the middle. It can be anywhere. Median is 11. Okay, we talked percentiles or percents. What represents 75% is 14, that UQ. Remember, median's 50%, LQ's 25%. And then this question, what percent of the scores are between 6 and 14? So from here to here, 75%, 3/4. Okay? Listen, if you're not sure about the percents, we got to get them memorized. 4/4 make $1, 4 chunks make 100. Each whisker is 25%. Each chunk of the box is 25%. Okay? Going down to the next one. You can tell I even had to fix mine. What I did, because there were so many pieces of data, I went in and I counted this. I think there were 11, so I marked them off. I went down here and I marked out 11. That kind of made my data pile a little smaller. Then I went in and counted these and got rid of them, and counted these because it was the same amount. Then I went in and started kind of going across. Now, it is that 8, but don't forget your 2 like I did. It is 28 for the median. 28. It's just a lot of numbers. I know it is. You just kind of have to work with it so you can figure it out. Okay, the mode. Which one repeats the most? Yes, once again, there are 3 modes on here. You got to know all 3. 67, 77, and 82. Okay, listen, study tonight, old quizzes and tests. Look at this review sheet for sure. The test looks just like it. 100%. 100 points, 100 points. No vocab. It is all like what I call math problems like this. Okay? If you have questions, I'll be here at 7:30 because of bus duty. But you can come by at 7:30.